Welcome to the Sprinkles of Spirit podcast with Lisayogaangel. I'm Lisa, and I am your host. I am a yoga and meditation teacher from South Florida with a lifelong passion for personal growth, mindfulness, and spirituality. And I am so excited to start this journey with you this year as I have been inspired to create a space where we can connect and receive a weekly sprinkle of positive energy, divine guidance, and to spark a conversation about how to cultivate self-love, confidence, and faith through living a well-balanced life in our mind, body, and spirit. Stay on the path with me to be uplifted, feel empowered, and to strengthen the connection between you, your higher self, and the universe, which is always speaking to us. I am so grateful you are here, and I look forward to building this community and to helping you remember you are exactly where you are supposed to be, and you are loved beyond measure. Hi, everyone. Happy Thursday. Thank you so much for tuning in this week. And it's a happy new moon. And you know I'm a new moon girl. It's a new moon in Cancer. So it was July 17th to be exact. And a little bit, I want to start off by telling you, before we get into manifestation, which yes, finally, we're getting into these episodes. I love it. Let me just fill you in on the new moon in Cancer really quick. So remember, the new moon is always our cosmic clean slate. It's my favorite time of month that Mother Nature gives us to really sit down and set some new intentions, maybe look at last month's goals. How are you doing with your goals? Really have a vision for something you would love to create or manifest, right? So how perfect that this first episode is in alignment with the new moon. So in particular, Cancer, the sign of the crab. So it's a really good time to set some personal goals, that really kind of express the positive energies of the sign of Cancer. And Cancer is a beautiful sign, loves the home. It's all about family, sense of safety, security. So it's really a nice time to honor, I would say deep, intimate feelings and recognizing the sense of safety that we get from whatever it is that we call home. And, ask yourself, how can you allow yourself to accept support and offer support to others? And maybe start a project aimed at the home, and maybe improving our domestic lives, or make important changes maybe that will kind of benefit you in this area in the home front beyond, this moon cycle. So it's a really beautiful, powerful energy and time for new beginnings. So make sure you take some time out, listen to the new moon episode earlier this year. If you missed it, I explain all about the new moon energy and what that means. But it really is, it's like a fresh start, clean plate in front of you. And you're like, okay, what do I really want to do next? Okay, just want to talk about that first. But first, before we get into our main topic, if you're new here, welcome. So happy you're tuning in. I love to start by taking one cycle of breath to really allow yourself to get quiet, put down the things grab your journal, grab a cup of coffee, glass of wine, blanket, pillow, and tune in here with me. So let's go ahead and close our eyes. Relax your shoulders and relax your jaw. And take a deep breath in through your nose. Big breath out. Just letting it all go, letting go of the week, letting go of the first 6 months of the year already. Just let it all go. Breathing in through our nose. And then slowly open the eyes. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Manifestation. So we finally have arrived. I'm going to talk about it. I know this is such a popular topic. It's a popular subject. There's so many podcasts on it. I've really dove deep into researching manifestation, diving into several books. And yes, stay tuned for a book review that will be up on YouTube, specifically on my favorite books on manifestation. But I first thought, I was like, let me dive into the word manifest, and what does it mean to manifest? And looking up the word manifest, the Merriam-Webster dictionary defines it as readily perceived by the senses, easily understood or recognized by the mind. So readily perceived by the senses, and especially by the sense of sight, easily understood or recognized by the mind. Diving a little deeper, where does it come from, the particular word manifest? It comes from the Latin word manifestus, and meaning caught red-handed, caught in the act, evident, plain to see, readily understood. So when we want to manifest something, we want it to become evident in our lives as reality. We want to be able to see it, touch it, taste it, perceived by the senses, right? We want this goal, this dream, this wish, whatever it is, this vision we have for ourselves to manifest in our lives. And we want to be able to experience it through our senses. And who doesn't want to create the life of your dreams, So I started the year out in particular, and I thought it'd be fun to talk about. I know many of you are probably familiar with a spiritual author, coach, Gabby Bernstein, and one of the books, and yes, it will be in my review, is called Super Attractor, that she wrote on manifesting and, creating the life of your dreams and something you want to achieve in your life, and what it means to be a super attractor and how to be able to manifest what you're working on, right? Whether it's, a new job, a different home or a new home, new friendships, maybe new relationships. Maybe someone out there wants to manifest having children. Maybe manifest your next creative project. Maybe you're a writer. Maybe you want to manifest a book. Maybe you want to manifest, it could be something like a pay increase. You want to manifest abundance. Remember, the word abundance means all the things. Maybe you want to manifest vibrant health, a healing in your life. Maybe you want to manifest a better, positive mindset. Maybe you want to manifest increased confidence. So there's so many things, when we think of manifesting, I think a lot of people, their first thing might go to financial, which is fine, Nothing wrong with that. You can definitely manifest a sum of money. But I just want everyone to remember manifesting, when we think of manifesting abundance, it's all the things. You can manifest anything. I wanted to manifest the right acupuncturist, right? And the right one arrived. I wanted to manifest the right doctor, put it out there in the universe, and I come into alignment with it. So there's all kinds of things, I want to manifest my next yoga studio that I will regularly go to. I'm working on that one. But anyway, something fun I did, and I thought I would chat about it today before we get to your weekly angel message, is I did Gabby Bernstein's 21-day manifesting challenge. And I think she's done it a few years in a row. Not sure. But there's a first step and there's a first part, which I know last week's episode, or was it? Yeah, last week's episode, I spoke about, in my opinion, the first step is shadow work. And that is because if you're stuck in the shadow, and that's a low, which carries a low vibration, that's the energy that is the I am not good enough, or you're stuck in anger, you're stuck in resentment, you're stuck in sadness, maybe a depression. If we're dwelling in a lower vibration, a low state of mind, a lower energy field, it's really difficult to manifest from that level of vibration. You have to pick it up. So that's why I did that episode, because I really truly believe you have to raise your vibration. You got to go higher in order to be able to manifest a goal. It's not going to happen if you're like, okay, I'm going to manifest this. You're manic manifesting, and I'll talk about that. What is manic manifesting? It's somebody who's I'm doing all the things, I'm meditating, I'm doing my vision boards, I'm doing my visualizing, I bought crystals, I'm working with energy, I'm writing in my journal. But your energy is actually one of angst and fear, really. Well, fear is never going to allow you to manifest the thing. It's just not going to work. If you are holding fear as a vibration, if you are dwelling in fear, if that's where you're sitting, we got to move you up, got to get you out of that, because you will never be able to manifest. It's an energetic thing. Everything is energy. Everything is frequency. And you've got to carry a higher frequency to be able to manifest, and really need to sit in gratitude, really. Okay. But what I want to tell you, the first thing, and this is in one of the books I'm going to review. This was also the first step, and I'll talk about that when I do my book review. There's one thing after you do your shadow work, right? And you're raising your vibration and you're feeling good, you're clean and clear. You've done the self-inquiry. You really have let go of some crap, let go of just all the crap, that's like been holding you back. And you're comfortable in your skin and you're feeling positive. I really think it begins in that state, that frequency of gratitude for your life as it is right now, gratitude for everything that you have in your life right now. This is where we begin, by sitting truly, truly grateful for wherever you are and whatever you have right now. And there is always something to be grateful 4. That's where you begin. And then the very first step, and yes, this was Gabby Bernstein's first step. And I'm going to tell you a few really cool things that manifested during my 21-day manifestation challenge with her, which I thought was so cool. It was beautiful. And I don't believe in coincidences. I just don't. I believe in energy. So the first thing is to ask yourself, and this may sound like duh, but it's truly it's a good question. Write this down in your journal. What is the exact desire I wish to manifest? And when I say exact, I mean exact. You have to be crystal clear on what it is, on the desire. And remember, the word desire translates to of God. It was downloaded to you. This idea, this dream, this goal, this wish that was placed in your heart. It's there for a reason. It's meant to come to fruition. So we have to be exact. If we're wishy-washy with the goal, the universe responds the same way. Very wishy-washy, Well, I want to manifest a new home, and I think I want this many bedrooms, but I'm okay with this size too. I guess it'll be okay if it's a condo, but maybe it's a townhome. No. How many rooms do you want? How big do you want it? What color is it? How big is the landscape? What city is it in? I mean, exact. Let's pivot it to a new job. Who do you want to work for? No. Who? What company? What department? What person? What position? You have to have this decided in your heart exactly what you want. We have to let the universe know in detail. We have to hold this vision in detail in your mind, and then write it down. Write everything down about what it is you would like to manifest in your life this year. And you can even make this part of your new moon, journaling this week. But put it in detail. Let's pivot it to a relationship. Now, remember, when it comes to manifesting a partner, the first question, ask yourself, are you the partner that you would wish to be with? Got to do the work on ourselves. But then get really clear about the type of relationship you're really ready for. Are you ready for intimacy? Are you really ready for commitment? Are you really ready for a partnership? Right? Get detailed about it, How about your next creative project? What is it you want to create? What's the vision for the thing? Let's say it's a class, You want to manifest your next class. How many people are in the class? What's the theme of the class? See yourself teaching the class. Come into alignment in your mind with the vision, with the exact vision. Where is the class taking place? We have to let the universe know exactly what it is we want. Abundance, financial abundance. Okay, yep, I'm going to tell you. Come up with a dollar amount. Now, here's the tricky part about that. When it comes to financial and you're throwing out the dollar amount, I want to manifest this amount of money. You have to take into consideration that abundance and that dollar amount may be represented in other things, such as maybe you get a discount, or maybe you get a reduced rate on the home you're going to buy, or maybe your rate was lowered on a loan and you're saving money that way, or maybe you gain a job with excellent benefits. That's money in your pocket. Remember, abundance comes financially in different avenues, not exactly like just your paycheck from work, And of course, remember, part of that dollar amount, you get a pay increase, right? You get a promotion. So just be open to that dollar amount coming in different ways. Like, you have to open and see the vision, understand that the universe may be delivering this dollar amount in different ways, Maybe you sell your car, decide you only need one. Maybe you sell a few items that you no longer needed, and that's bringing money in. Maybe you sell, a workshop. Maybe you sign a contract, for a private client of a year worth of coaching. This is all financial coming into you, So just remember, the first step is to get exactly clear on what it is you want. So I'm going to tell you really quick. I did come up with, a particular dollar amount that I wanted to manifest. And I did start to see, Gabby Bernstein, one of the things she calls along the way as you're manifesting is pay attention to the driftwood. And the driftwood is the universe delivering to you signs. And I believe in signs. You have to be open to see them. And I'm going to tell you, I wrote down here, the universe for me in particular has always spoke to me in license plates. And I know that's kind of funny, but it's so true. I have a whole list in my phone of my license plate signs, it's like license plates for Lisa, it's like, this is just how the universe communicates to me. It's unbelievable. It's crazy. And I started writing it down. I was like, oh my gosh, this is like so crazy. So I saw the license plate Magic 13. I saw moolah, right? Many people refer to money as moolah. And I also saw EZMONI, easy money. I mean, it's insane. Like they kept coming at me. Another one was karma for you. So I knew the universe was totally speaking to me. It was amazing. And then during this time, there was a financial mishap in an area of my life. And out of nowhere, I got a check in the mail, a large check. So it was just like, now, coincidence? I don't think so. I really don't think so. I know it's a frequency. The universe was paying attention. The universe, it's no secret, what you're feeling, what you long for, right? It's a frequency. And when we're holding it, the universe really does respond in amazing ways. And then another thing is, I had extra income, begin. It just came into alignment during that time. And it was a frequency thing. I totally believe we have the power to manifest. So get clear this week on what it is. What is the desire you wish to manifest? And then stay with me this month, because I'm going to keep going and tell you all that I've learned. And there's crystal clear steps that work. So stay tuned with me this month. Okay, but that's the first step. I want you to write that this week. Okay. Angel message. Okay, sprinkles of spirit. Those of you who have the card deck, working with the kind of coral warm color. And your angels, what they're saying to you this week is surround yourself with positive people. And your affirmation is, I am mindful of who I spend time with. I choose kind, loving, and supportive people to be in my circle of trust. I am mindful of who I spend time with. I choose kind, loving, and supportive people to be in my circle of trust. Ooh, so I like this. So, who are you hanging out with? You know, this is quite cut and dry. Who are you hanging out with the most? Right? What's that saying? We're the sum of the 5 people we surround ourselves with. Take a look at who you're hanging out with. If they are not kind, if they are not loving, and if they are not supporting you, it is time to turn the page on that. Be sure you are hanging out with positive people. It's so important. And, that will definitely affect your energy. It will bring you a lower vibration if you're hanging out with people who carry a lower vibration. So, yeah, something else to journal about this week. Thank you so much for listening. I am so grateful for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Be sure to follow me on Instagram for daily inspiration. Check out YouTube for yoga. More to come. And yeah, until next time, have a beautiful week. Namaste.